Hello everybody, welcome to a new series I'm calling Why You Should Play, and today we're starting with Mew EX. Mew EX is a psychic Pokemon with 180 HP, an ability called Restart which allows you to draw until you have 3 cards in your hand once per turn, and an attack called Genome Hacking which for 3 colourless energy allows you to copy your opponent's active Pokemon's attack. As well as that, it also has no retreat cost, making it a brilliant pivot option. So at this point, usually I'd say, why would you want to include this card in your deck? I think with all that was just said, it's fairly self-explanatory, but let me give you some examples. The main draw of this card is Genome Hacking. Copying an opponent's attack isn't necessarily the first thing you'd think about when building a deck or including a card, but it really opens up a lot of options. Some of my favourites are copying Radiant Greninja's Moonlight Shuriken to hit 2 Pokemon for 90 damage each, using Miraidon EX's Photon Blaster to hit for perfect numbers, take a KO on that Miraidon EX, and speaking of hitting perfect numbers, Giratina V-Star's Lost Impact also hits it directly for a perfect KO. Another great example is Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX and its G-Max Rapid Flow. While it isn't knocking out an Urshifu with full health, because of weakness it does hit for 240 damage on the Urshifu, as well as 120 onto the bench, perfect for taking out Octillery. So, now we know why Mew EX is a great inclusion, we have to ask, how are we powering up this little fella? While Mew EX won't work in every deck, there's a lot of decks it fits into perfectly. Our first and most obvious example is Lost Box. This deck is great at powering up Pokemon with multiple energy requirements using Mirage Gate. Unfortunately for Mew EX, its attack is 3 colourless energy, so you can use any of the energy you already run without having to include anything special. As Mew EX is a Psychic type, it also easily slots into God of War EX2. Psychic embracing 3 energy onto a Mew EX to knock out a Giratina V-Star is achievable much earlier in the game than using a Zacian V or God of War. It could be a huge turning point. Baxcalibur Box / Chien-Pao EX also has the energy acceleration available for it too. Using Baxcalibur's Super Cold, attaching 3 energy onto a Mew EX couldn't be much easier. There's also the options of Charizard EX's Infernal Rain, but it does feel a bit too expensive just to power up an arguably weaker, at least in HP, Pokemon than a Charizard, and Miraidon, who can only attach the Mew EX manually and with Fluffy, which again feels quite expensive compared to your usual game plan. The final mention is going to Lugia V-Star and the new, although long loved by me, colourless version that is doing amazingly well right now, coming off Sacramento Regionals, taking 4 of the 8 slots in top 8. If you know Lugia V-Star, you know how this goes. Lugia V-Star sets up 2 Archeops, those Archeops find your special energy and throw them onto your Pokemon. Mew EX doesn't even need to be played till it's time to attack. Bench it, attach energy, move it up and steal your opponent's attack. So that's it, Mew EX then. Will you be including it in your deck? I personally think it'll be a staple in many decks in the next couple of years. Even if it's just used as a draw engine / retreat pivot, it's still a very good card to include. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a very quick and easy one. I'm hoping to do more of these, talking about different cards, both in the current format and coming in the future. If you enjoyed this video, do let me know in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. All the social media links are in the description below, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!